Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Zooseum, and this is 2 Point Museum. And we're using the TF talkies because they're fun, so transform me to your heart's content. Now, let's continue our zooseum. Yes? 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 Yes. All right. What were we working on? Alright, we got you doing a thing over there. We've got that going on. Let's check for the last stage of this. Oh, they're still training. Okay. I hope... I don't remember. But I'm hoping that the 3 is combined and not all on one. If it is all on one, if it does need to be all on one, then we are not continuing that anytime soon. And a lower Vass.
Lower Vass.
Oh, well, I had the inkwell, bunch of Luffy bold.
Hello again.
Yip, yip, yip.
Attention, a new fish has
I had the Vassia.
by magic.
Yip, 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 yip. Yip, yip.
I just realized I forgot to put an 8 cup in this.
Expedition team returning from underground.
Oi, kid! Stop pounding on the freaking, tank! You're not supposed to do that.
Analysis complete.
The hell? Where are your parents? Excuse me, what, kid?
I mean, you did mention and that Ibzard was using it as a squeaky toy.
Collective knowledge has increased.
I'm going to bap the Geemond. Bap, 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 bap.
The expedition
I
team
offer
are
the
leaving
Gimond
now.
hash
Please
brown.
say goodbye and good riddance.
So, you're gonna decide on a fursona for, Vasya?
Yeah. Gonna think now. What would be his persona?
Announcement. A fish has been born
Wow.
in the museum.
Hello, Kuroi.
Hello.
To make it a bird, that would make Gibby happy.
Yeah, we're gonna start putting our fantasy stuff over here. I'm not fond on it being so far away from everything else, but gotta make sure there's plenty of space for this and for everything else over there.
It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
Okay, I get it. A lot of new fish are being farmed. Go away.
Please welcome our newest exhibit born in the museum. It's an animal.
But yeah. So like last night I was getting ready for bed. So I took nighttime cold and flu and I was like, I'm gonna make myself a cup of sleepy time tea. Just because, I want a nice comfy sleep. And it's like I finished the tea and I was like, that's so good, I'm ready for bed. And then I was like, wait a second. Sleepy time tea has valerian root in it. I should probably check if that interacts with with the nighttime, the sleepy, drowsy side of the cold and flu tablets. Look it up. Do not mix them. It causes extreme delirium and exhaustion. Like, oh damn.
Oh no.
And then it's like, advice if you have already done it, go to bed. Go straight to bed. Don't do anything. Just go to bed. Like, okay.
Okay, why are you not in bed then?
I think
was
that this
very-
was last night before he went to bed.
Yeah. Although I am kind of still feeling a little loopy from it, but yeah. On the plus side, it was a very good night's sleep. If not a bit technicolor dreams with weird sort of zombie creatures. But they were like disco zombies. It was weird.
Oh,
They didn't want to hurt
Kurai.
people. They just wanted to boogie. And the boogie was infectious.
Oh, Kurai.
Mow.
Go directly to bed. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I mean, I am told I am very adorable when I'm drowsy. I don't know if it's true, but people have said that to me. But I think that was to Irvis.
Oh, what Jits was is saying? Yeah, that's her.
Yeah. I didn't see the reply to Irvis. Derp.
So what kind of bird are you going to go with there, Rareny? Or you got to pick something else? Something more fitting for his personality.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
I'm thinking.
How's it going?
What do you think is fitting for his personality?
I have no idea. I haven't
Yeah,
seen enough of his personality yet.
I haven't developed enough of his personality yet.
Well, we've got cat-faced tree bear. It's a Raijin.
It's adorable.
This reclusive creature rears back on its hind legs to ward off unwanted visitors. Unfortunately for them, it's incredibly sweet and only attracted more human interest.
Harrison Wolf, the deep voice of defiance, coming to you.
That sounds exactly like a red
2
panda.
Point Radio. I'm gonna lay low.
Wow.
Oh
on
my
this
god.
song.
Them in the
Hopefully they don't
frickin'
let us
spa.
We ask that you remain
That is
calm
adorable
while
as hell.
Security takes a break.
You should
Aw.
screenshot it for Raijin.
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
There, it's the screenshot for the recording.
I mean, but I'd love to fuel the gayest himbo ship, as long as I can be on it with all the gay himbos. No?
Duke.
Duke.
Duke. Chi. Wow.
Weh.
Fur.
Yep. I mean, fun birds. What kind of character is the bird?
Which one in particular?
The one you're making, the one the new CERN is being made of.
I don't know. Harpy Eagle.
Did you say part beagle?
No, I said a Harpy Eagle.
Ah. Okay, that's all the fish cleared out. Now to serve them up as sushi.
I don't know why, but I've been craving watching Little Rascals today. Mostly because I've got that I got two pickles, I got two pickles, I got two pickles, hey, hey, hey.
There we go.
Attention in the museum before
Now another sushi bar to get rid of more of these fish that I keep getting inundated.
our newest
As another one shows up!
museum.
Is there a mini game around cooking the sushi?
No.
Aww. I love the sushi restaurant game in Dave the Diver.
We require more Vespine gas. Oh wait, wrong game.
Yeah.
Cutie. We're gonna just slap a sticky note on your forehead that says cutie.
Meow. Does that thing when you stick sticky things on animals and they try to get it off by pulling away. I remember I stuck a little bow on my cat's head. Like it was like, you know, one of those little wrapping package bows.
Yeah.
I just stuck it to his forehead, and he tried to pull it off by like backing away, but he was like backing away without moving his back legs until eventually he was like meerkatting, like flapping his paws, trying to get it off his face.
The expedition
That
is
was
leaving
damn
now.
cute.
Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Alright, are they done training? Can I go see whether this works or not? Okay, it does not work. Fuck. I need to get this guy leveled up. A lot. Ugh.
Alright, so besides bird, I'm also thinking about like a dog, but like very puppy-brained, a deer, for obvious reasons of harassment.
I was
or
going
a
to...
rat, because gremlin science builder, very Skaven, like.
I was going to say, gotta go with deer.
Opal is going to shit.
All right, we're back, defying the odds and defanging the institution.
And thus it turns out that the entire reason that deer are so prevalent here is all because of Vasya.
Grainy footage.
Yeah.
I totally believed in ghosts. But now the
Coincidence, and the first encounter with very Opal had with a deer was with Vasya.
Let's not think about what I tried to do to the deer I first encountered.
Lately, the evidence of ghosts is being good. Maybe too.
But that's an attempt to gone wrong.
Is this an oh my moment?
Tinkering temporary.
No, this is a... He tried to kill it moment.
Oh.
He was driven by hunger.
To our team departing on an expedition.
And now you
It is
guys have
tasty.
plenty of food.
Yeah.
Attention guests. The museum just spawned new life. It's an animal, just like all of you. Announcement. Randall caught in the act. What a bad guest. Attention. A new fish has appeared, as if by magic.
Yeah, you are just going to be doing many, many, many of those expeditions there, buddy. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Oh, right, I held off on that because I want the growth potions. Is there fish here somewhere? That's temperate. I want tropical fish. These are all tropical fish. They are all going to get injuries. I can't do anything about it.
Interested guests are reminded that... Okay.
It's more I want to stop being inundated with so many fish.
Understandable.
Don't you love it when, like, time proves you right and, like, you're trying your best not to rub it in people's face, but you're like, I told you, and you all said I was stupid, and no one listened, and then it happened, and then you're all like, surprised Pikachu.
Announcement. A fish has been born at the museum.
Sure.
From here.
You ask what led to this?
Oh, so now that I have a house that I'm allowed to like do stuff to the walls with, we're hanging stuff up around. We're hanging stuff up around the house, and my housemate's like, "Let's just use the sticky hooks that we are allowed to use on rental apartments." I'm like, "No, no, no, no. This is our own place, and some of the stuff we're hanging is kind of valuable and kind of expensive. Let's like put like actual wall mounts on, like, you know, the little hammering nails into the wall, so on and so on." And they're like, "No, no, no, you won't need it. These hooks will be fine." I'm like, "Trust me, they'll fall." "No, it'll be fine." Walk downstairs, and my housemate's like commissioned portrait that him and his partner have that's framed on the wall has fallen and shattered and torn. And I'm like, I knew it would happen.
East side.
And then another thing was they have like a clock
Hey
as
Karoy
well that is also
underscore
slipped off the wall.
T underscore Garo is sending you a hug.
I'm always so glad that I
Aw.
don't have to go.
Thank you, puppy. Yeah, they also have a clock that's like a ceramic clock that's got like a bunch of baby hatchling dragons around for all of the hours of the day, and it's shattered across the floor. So.
Guru, if you want to join
Pardon me.
voice, you can.
No, he can't. I would love him to, but he
Our
can't.
newest exhibit, born in the museum.
I mean,
It's a fish.
like I said, if he wants to, he can. Whether he's allowed to or wants to, that's another matter.
Oh, he is most definitely allowed. Mal. But yes, it's kind of one of those I'm right and haha, I'm right, but also like, god damn it, guys, why does no one listen to me?
Yeah, probably because you're a cat.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full.
Oh, yes. Gary's having a little bit of trouble with his character on Scar.
I mean, I'm okay with you asking questions. I'm always up for questions about, Scar and such. Alright, you want dense jungle. And you're apparently an omnivore, so I guess I'll just pull it in both.
Oh, that's got me thinking. Hey, now that we've seen Amy and DAH, what Digimon would Regis be?
What Digimon would Regis be?
For full explanation, one of the other players from the Star Wars game and cameoed inside the Digimon game that's usually a like 8 around this time.
Okay. Well, Regis is probably going to say it wrong, Claudite. So more than likely he'd just turn into the first Digimon he sees to blend.
Oh no, he gets assigned one by the world.
Okay.
He would still keep his shapeshifting ability, but it probably I don't know any like I'd have to actually research that. There are chameleon Digimon, but I don't think they just as can take the shape of any thing. I know Digimon has their own Ditto.
They probably do.
They probably do. Do a lot of
Let's
Digimon are just imitations of. There are a lot of Digimon that are imitations of other ones. Since Toy Agumon being the obvious example.
Apparently there are a couple. There's Splashmon, Quartzmon.
Oh, Splashmon would
Mm.
make sense actually.
Apparently one called Lucemon. Lucemon.
Don't sweat through the
That's
fiery
an
Riken
angel.
and Mummymon.
Fight back and relax with the Frost Dragon cooling system.
All these are shape shifting. But I
It's a
think
breath of
Splashmon is
fresh,
the
frozen
disguise
air.
one.
There's Splashmon working.
Keep your friends cold.
Granted,
Your
it kind of goes
experience
against the
colder with the
water
Frost
thing.
Dragon cooling
in
system.
Splashmon has,
Coming
but
soon from Bungled Technologies.
I'm surprised Lucemon counts as a shapeshifter. I didn't think it did.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much.
According to this, these classes it because a shape-shifting dark area resident and powerful demon lord who can alter his form to fit his chaotic schemes.
They're referring to
Probably not one that will be available to him.
I assume Lushmon's one of those like god Digimons.
Well, if they're from the dark area, then that means that they have to obey Asher.
Ah,
But yeah, Lucemon is also like one of the
Handles.
Demon Lord or Digimon. One of the
Wait, you were saying Lucymon?
LUCE.
Ah,
LUC.
literally Lucifer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that ain't available.
No, it was just one of the list when I looked up shape-shifting Digimon. It was just one of the ones on the list.
The expedition team have returned with an injury. Someone has a case of sunburn. No. Shame.
I feel like if Lucemon did show up, Asher would be annoyed.
To put it lightly, yes.
Sorry.
It's fine. We got a cunning skink! A wily waterborne
dude?
reptile that burrows into the sand to avoid confrontation and plan little schemes. Not a soup.
Oh, it's Demon.
Security
I
guard,
don't think
empty
he,
donations. There's money in it for you.
plots schemes.
He schemes on how to be cute.
I'll let that one unslide.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Stunningly adorable.
All I can just imagine is like, for some reason in my head, I have this image of like Demon being pushed to his cuteness point and having this breakdown about, do you think it's easy being this cute?
No, I think that's a more urban thing.
Check out the deals in the
That's fair.
Too good.
So Garu tried to sing Soft Kitty to me yesterday. He got the words very wrong, but it was adorable.
I suppose at least it was adorable.
Assistance needed to restock gift shop.
Oh, it's the windows that they don't like. Okay. Not sure why you wouldn't just let me sell them, but okay. There.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Is that what you are there, Guru?
The backhand of justice.
No. What he wrote there.
Table bottom.
Guru, if you need help with your character, come join voice and ask questions.
You can do it, Garu, I believe. Don't disappoint Kitty.
Were you trying to bring up the Zangoose?
I
Yeah,
clicked the
well.
wrong one.
Speaking of Zangoose, who's
That was the wrong one.
you meant the white one?
Yeah, you don't go into Pokesona with it. It's just straight to white after the Pokeball.
Oh.
Pokesona are for my actual characters.
There we go. Zang.
Hello there, Aura.
Hola, hola.
Hey, Ido.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and go tell Keeman he's cute.
Okay.
I know, Fluffy.
I don't
Fair,
know.
fair, fair, fair.
Strong desire to shove my face into Zangoose's fluffy belly.
I'll allow you to do that if you get another stage done.
It's okay. I'm just enjoying the Zangoose's paw claws scratching my ears.
Yeah. I'll get another stage done soon.
Ah, so 2 years from now.
Yeah. Or when I get back from AC.
You're still going, man?
Yeah.
You can't afford it, though.
I'll figure out a way.
Werny.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Welcome back to the Harrison Wolf Power Hour, the most revolting show on radio. So far today, we've shown that concrete evidence of ghosts prove they don't exist. It's scary to think where we might go next. We're red hot, and I'm getting chills. And whose interest is this huge ghost hoax, huh? We'll unmask death itself after this.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Zang.
Announcement. A fish has been born at the museum. They're from here.
How many of these have been done? A couple. I need more. More!
Announcement. There's a new arrival in wildlife. Just what we needed. Another mouth to
What's
feed.
up? Oh, we lost Furry again.
Yeah.
They sigh. He could at least say bye.
Attention. The expedition team have returned. Good for them.
I seriously have a few too many sushi bars in my museum right now.
I could go for some sushi right now.
Team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
Or at least a chicken roll.
Attention, a new fish has appeared, as if by magic. Explain that one.
Alright. Meet Wizard! Alright. We will send you. And that. Make it detailed. And hopefully level that guy up real fast.
They're not prepared for this.
Well, it is getting close to midnight on my end, so I should probably be prepared for work tomorrow. Get ready for beds.
You have a fantastic night. You're my good boy.
Hey, at least. Wait. I managed to do a little bit of coloring.
Oh, good boy.
And
Very
have a
good
good night,
boy.
y'all.
Good night.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now,
That in there. We'll put dish over here. And I have no idea what they want at this point, so let's just put the trance trigger in. You want wind chimes, dense jungle, and any tree. Okay. I don't think I have any extra wind chimes. I do not, but I do have a sprinkler that I meant to put in here like forever ago. Oh, right, and they also want a rock. They want a rock and roll. Grassland. Rock. Congratulations, you have rock. Not to be confused with our pet rock that we have. Jits. Jits. Giants. Like Gads giants. Oh, not that one. This the one? Yes. There you go. Yeah, we need to decorate things over here. Because I forgot to do that. Oh, no, I didn't forget. I definitely remembered. Right, Kuroy?
Yes, you definitely remembered. Anyone who says otherwise is lying.
Precisely.
I might have been munching my own
And
gubbins
sprinkler
on that one.
in
Guess I
here.
got a little carried away. To tell you the truth, I have no idea.
Or not
who's
sprinkler.
behind
No,
this
I want
spirit
wind chimes.
conspiracy, but it's not
One.
going to stop me from talking about it. The end of my
And
show,
over
though?
here, we're gonna
Yeah,
put
that'll do it.
this
This
big
has
ass
been your
thing.
daily dose of reality. Hope it went down smooth.
There's a fantasy exhibit right the frick there. Ugh.
strange. The expedition team are back on the surface. How are the tunnels? There's an animal in the wrong kind of habitat.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Ah, got that taken care of. You want jungle. And dense jungle at that. Any tree and wind chimes. Well, we've got this lovely jungle centerpiece that we'll put in there. We'll put some these and that. Fish. You want this to be dense. Bloop, bloop. Bada boom, bada bing. They could absolutely jump over this wall, by the way. This wall is definitely not tall enough at all. Good habitats help with the transformations. This is true. This is true.
And with that, half your audience's ears picked up.
And the kitty fell asleep.
Wow. Meow. No, kitty don't fall asleep.
There. That dense enough for you? Oh, it's going well, Jits. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh. That's okay enough. It is at least a better appearance than the alternative. Ah, another trans tiger, but this one is sick. That's okay, we can fix it. We have the technology.
Lots of sick kitties around.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kuroi.
Ooh, don't need to be
I
sorry.
blame Jits.
You know what? I blame Jits too. Bad Jits.
Very bad Jits. Damn. That is that taken care of.
It's a fish.
And now back to the burrows for the lower antique archives. Yeah, sure.
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
That's still out. This one, where was I sending you? Expedition's still going there. I think Far-Flung Isles. They dang well better have dogs and stuff in this. I'm gonna be very upset if it's all just cats. I got nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with cats. I just want some variety, man. You know?
Yes, feeling. They're not all that.
I think I found one of them already.
I haven't come across any
Attention.
canines.
Fish disappeared, as if by magic. Explain that one.
All I'll say is there are indeed some doggos.
Good, good.
Get off your phone!
I got that placed.
I've only been on it for 9 hours.
If your kids won't get off their devices, then you need SlothNet. An online connection so slow, so frustrating. Your kids will have no choice but to do something else with their time. SlothNet. When slower is better.
Announcement. An animal has been born in the museum. Isn't that cute?
Heck, we got some more entertainment out. Now we need to clean out fish tanks again.
Assistant to restock gift shop. Please and thank you.
Alright, two are good.
Please welcome
Cool.
our newest exhibit, born in the museum. It's a fish.
I get so many
There's a crate
freaking
on the
notifications
headboard. Oh, and the
of these
expedition
fish.
team have returned safely. Also good news.
Is it from your like breeding tanks?
Yeah.
I mean, you can also just sell them, can't you?
Well, yeah, but I wanted to feed them to my guests.
We need not Seymour. What's the Audrey to show up?
That would be nice. And hello there, Lakila Zer?
Please welcome
Lakila
our
Zer?
newest exhibit, born in the museum.
Did I say that right?
It's an animal.
I hope so. Either way, welcome in. And yes, SlothNet would be so far beyond miserable. Can I put a skink in there? No. Okay. No skink sushi. I am rather glad that they do draw some lines on these.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills
Yeah.
you with determination.
Showmaster character just subscribed.
Showmaster, thank you very much for that subscription. Welcome in. And alright, Lucky. Like that, or a different way?
What's funny though is it's nice that they draw lines in this game. In Dave the Diver, they do not draw lines into what you turn into sushi. It's a little disturbing.
Oh. I see.
Unless you feel like Seahorse sushi sounds tasty.
I mean, I do want to get it right, so by all means, please correct me. Lakey? Lakai?
Bum, bum.
Yes, I do have seahorse sushi, yes.
And Dave the Diver as well, but that was what I was referring to. But yeah,
Oh. Lakil? Lack-ill?
Lakil Azar. Is it like a hard A? It's like Il Azar.
Lakil? Or was it what Kuroy there is saying? It's just important to me to you know, pronounce people's names right. That's important.
Think if you're trying it together, it'd be like Lakil Azar. Maybe.
Yes, Hora. Also, don't forget you can do exclamation point potion to bring up the whole list of the potions and stuff.
Howdy. Woof.
Hello.
Sorry, I just had to. Yeah. Hi, Zim. Hi, Kurai.
Greetings and salutations.
Howdy.
Arr, 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 arr.
Woof. Ra ra ra.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are
Woof.
but they're not all that.
Wait. Let's see if I can do this. It's got woo. Woo.
But yeah, I was a little busy. I had to take care of something. But now that I have, I figured I'd pop in and say hi.
Hello.
That voice does not match that much floof.
Apparently this wizard has almost no intelligence.
We've
Ugh.
introduced a creature back to its natural habitat. No big
It's the
deal.
Marshall wizard.
Yeah, I suppose so.
They're just doing things I can do with my muscles.
Yeah. I've been trying to read up a lot more about moves in the book, which was good. At least I know a little bit more than I did yesterday.
Good.
Oh, what kind of things do you need to? Are you kind of caught on guard?
Announcement. An animal
Well-
has been born in the museum. Isn't that
So there was like 3 things I was gonna do with Regis that I was looking at. One of them was making some moves.
announcement?
One of them was
Collection of
going to be making the ammo types, but I really can't use those right now in story because we're in like the House of Pain and not an ammo fabricator, so it didn't make much sense to do that. So I'll look into that so that I'll have it next time we go to the store, I guess, or where we can make custom ammo. But then the third thing is, like specialties that I might want or different things like that that would enforce what I do so I can be effective. Because I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of fighting, and we just kind of had a big, like, realization moment of, yeah, no, when he was there with Krill, he couldn't really keep them safe and they ran away. So,
So I'm not really good with the whole phonetic alphabet there. Lakey. I'll continue saying that for now. Try saying, writing out other words that it sounds like. Like if it were Lakey, you might write out,
L-A-K-E.
like that. If it's Lakey.
Lucky.
Is it Lucky? Lackey?
I don't know. I'll have to look up the phonetic alphabet, but I'd see the.
This is a mystery.
I mean, I know
that I wish to.
the
Akio
phonetic
is a-
alphabet.
But wow.
Yankee Bravo Echo. YBE.
I'm sorry. But I'm also kind of having fun with it personally, so.
I mean, I think the way I like to tell people on how to pronounce mine is it's like a. So you gotta go.
Phonetic alphabet usually depends on the language.
It's Guroy, but with a K instead of a G. Like Guroy, but with a K.
Oh. Huh.
But I'm really craving Laska soup now.
Oh. Well, I'm really going to blame Jits.
No.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm blaming Lakiliza.
But they're new here. We can't blame them yet.
I want to scare off the new people.
stands. Yes,
Okay.
appealing
We're
Rolls
not gonna
up
scare off.
newspaper and boops Gary.
A wildlife exhibit has been released. Join us in saying good luck and goodbye.
Oh, don't ask me.
There's a new arrival
Curry knows all about
just what
chimeras.
we needed. Another mouth to feed.
I'm not good at pronouncing things either. I just-
Let's go perform our
Announcement.
chemistry
Exhaustive
experiments, shall we?
expeditions may be exhausting.
And enjoy our kiwawas.
Doesn't it sound better that way? That sounds interesting. You could
No,
totally
it
like
doesn't.
make fantasy things that way.
Stop!
Oh, Lackey. Alright, I get it.
Lucky is that?
Lucky Ezra. Kaiser. I don't know. But fair. Again, I'm
I think
not a
I'll stick with just
pronunciation expert.
Lackey.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
But yes, I am known for upsetting a lot of people with the way I pronounce things. But I think it's like being creative.
No. That's
Crow's
not a
eye
way to
is
be
twitching.
creative. Not at all.
Kuro's
Wow.
eye and ear are both twitching.
You
This is
can
what I
thank
put up with.
you can thank 90s localizations of Japanese video games for that.
Twitch.
Animal guests
But-
receive an announcement
but-
from departing
but-
the museum.
I was
Chimera
raised on
isn't
these
even
things.
the Japanese word. Chimera is Greece.
Okay, tell that to Monkey Kong. That wasn't a Japanese character.
Twitch,
And when
Twitch.
did they
Twitch,
pronounce
Twitch.
it the way you are trying to pronounce it?
Monkey Kong? That was the original translation of Donkey Kong.
No, Chimera.
You're listening to
Ah.
Digging
I don't
Deeper,
remember. There was
where
some
we
JRPG,
delve
I
into the
think it was on
world of
PlayStation 1
archaeology,
that had a
science,
faction
the
called the Chimera.
unexplained, and otherworldly
Where did... So
Each
that you're
day's
saying
show,
in the
are we
90s they had
offering
voice
discovering
acting in a
new
game you
species?
played?
We are, according
No,
to
but I mean,
Professor
that's a
Carly
very common
Cauliflower
thing. We've
Jones
gotten better at
from
it,
the
but
Institute of
that was like a
Undereducation.
So
real
you
big thing back
misread
then.
it
Books such
as
Flora and
Chimera.
Fauna of Flower Boxes
Oh,
and the Evolution of the Evolution Theory. Both
I'm
available
pretty
in
sure I
small
heard voice
bookshops
acting
throughout
of it,
Chippewa
but I
County.
don't know.
You
It's
just
been
said
a
there
long
wasn't
time.
voice acting!
But first, here's something to get you in the
Oh, I was
mood.
referring to the Donkey Kong thing there, but
We're not
playing
talking
old-
about Donkey Kong. Why do you keep going back to Donkey Kong? You're the only one
Because-
that mentioned it.
because there's a whole bunch of localization things that just happened.
But
in
we've
the
been
era.
talking about Chimera.
Okay. Guys, I gotta find the game that calls it Chimera so that I can show it to you guys, because then it would be
Expeditions
less stressful.
returning from a fictitious place.
But I got a thing to make in Sky, so I gotta do that. My brain is going 100 places. Yes, like chai tea, chimera. No.
Yes, I know it's Chimera. Garu just has a habit of pronouncing things in his own way.
Yeah, it's like when I was playing RuneScape, I used to call, there was a city, and I don't remember what it was called. I think it was Ardoon, but I used to call it Archduke. And I used to steal cakes. It was the west side of the map on RuneScape. Those of you who played RuneScape, you know where the cake stand is, and you could steal cakes if you had a high level thieving.
Announcement: staff member promoted.
So anyways, what questions do you have about Scar?
So yeah, let me see. Where was I? So I was looking at these scar things. Yes.
Attention guests.
So
The museum just
on
spawned
the
new life.
actual ability, it says like skill. Is there a place that denotes specifically what skill that we're supposed to be using on a particular ability, or is that like kind of
It depends
Based
on
off
the
of-
ability. What specifically are you looking for?
I was looking. Okay, so it is specifically on the effects. Okay. I was looking at the different debuffs and buff things, and I know those have those use soul as the category, if I understood correctly.
So buffs and debuffs work off of your social skills.
Okay.
Persuasion, presence, deception, or etiquette.
Is that based off of the actual debuff save score? Because I noticed that certain debuffs have different save skills. Yes, correct.
Don't try to pronounce that, please. Because I don't worry. Looking at chat. Keep going.
Oh, no. Okay.
So, for somebody trying to resist a debuff, they use different skills than what you use to apply them.
Okay.
That's what those skills to resist are, is what they use to try and get rid of the debuff.
Okay.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so
Yeah, because like distracted is initiative or appraisal. So that's to resist it, but I was trying to see what the skill was to like apply a proc of distracted.
glad that I don't have to go. Announcement. There's a new arrival in wildlife. Just what we needed. Another mouth.
Well, as I just said, it's to apply a debuff, you use soul, expertise, and one of your social skills.
Okay. So it's a choice of the social skill. Okay.
Typically, whichever one is your highest.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So thank you for that clarification.
So
And,
basically, you can keep up your spy vibe by going deception, and you'll still be an effective buff debuffer.
Yeah. Subterfuge is not. That's your stealth. Presence is, and so is.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Attention.
Oh!
Subscribe.
Thank you very much for that subscription, Lackey.
Yes, thank you for the subscription. And I will not hear what the robot said anymore for that.
The tentacles would be.
So, what about debuffs like, what is it? Where is it? One moment. I had two tabs open, so I wouldn't have to scroll and keep getting lost in the place, but it's basically the DOT thing. Blight. So Blight is a damage dealing effect. Is that still social, or is
Yes.
that... Okay.
You're overthinking
Because I
that.
noticed
They're all social.
Okay. Because I know some effects, it seems like there's three effects. There's the physical stuff, which uses physical things. There's the ethereal, which uses mental. And then there's the debuffs and buffs that use soul.
Social.
And yeah, soul is social, yes. I wasn't sure because a lot of the abilities have things, Gurai, like guaranteed statuses, but they can only be worked on non-damaging moves. But then you can make moves that have
The camera room is currently offline.
an attack
Don't do
component.
anything funny.
That makes it a
Okay.
damaging move. And then it's more complicated.
It's not
But-
really.
Okay.
Is it possible that you're assuming it's complicated because it has extra effects, but it's actually not?
I'm just trying to figure out what would be mental mind abilities would be etherical moves. So that would be if I did like an attack that used etherical, like some sort of tech gadget that did damage, I believe. But if it doesn't primarily apply the debuff, it's mental instead of soul.
What? Okay, first off, there is no skill or ability called mental.
Mind. Sorry.
Secondly, there is no C or K in the word ethereal.
Why did I say ethereal?
You were saying
Oh yeah.
etherical or something like that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you get to see my
Thirdly,
pronunciation funds
They...
firsthand, everyone.
It is all... Any debuff, all of them, are soul, expertise, and a social skill. To apply them to an enemy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Professor Jones's claims of discovering a new species. But first, a segment of the show I like to call What's Your Theory? Where
Okay.
you, the listeners, have a chance to showcase your knowledge to the world. This one's from Morris in Towcap Lane, who postulates that the Earth is neither circular nor flat, but actually square-shaped, due to there being 4 corners of it.
Sorry.
Who needs science when you've got
You're
big
fine.
brains?
Announcement. Workshop project complete. That's handy.
Thank you for the biddy. Do not encourage him. We want him to fix the mispronunciations. Please.
Oh, you should freaking see him playing Warframe. He keeps going on about a gun, and he's insisting the name of the gun to me, and then like I'm trying to look for said gun. I'm like, okay, so the only gun I can find is like, so he's calling it the Dex Gigia. And the only gun I can
No.
find that even remotely fitting its description is called Dual Deceracons.
Okay, let me clarify. I was making a joke about the fact that there's a character called Titania in the game, and she's this like fae, and she can turn into a tiny fairy.
It's pronounced Titania. And yes, Titania is a very common thing in folklore. She is generally the queen of the summer court.
Just to clarify, it is actually Titania in Warframe because she's made of metal.
Oh,
Oh.
But
and you
yes.
see, this adds
Well,
to the
fuck them.
complexities of pronunciation. There's a game out there that uses a pronunciation like I do, so you just gotta find it, I guess. But I didn't even know that. That's good to know. But Titania has these 2 little mini assault pistols that she uses when she's in Fae mode, and they're called Dex Pixia. I got a thing later on in the game. Long story short, you can get these like aircraft
Big
guns
versions.
of weapons. They're aircraft guns. They're for when you're using these flight suits, and you can get those upgrades and you can use them as a heavy weapon. And there's a dual wielding one that looks very similar to her dual wielded pistols in her flight mode when she's tiny. And so when she's not tiny, I pulled those out and called them the Dex Gigia because they were giant, like gigantic. And Warframe has these weird names like Dex or Aphurus or things like that, where it means like multiple or different things. So I just made up my own to represent that it was big, and they were big glowy guns instead of the tiny ones that she uses. And I was making that joke to Kuroi in the game, and then he looked for that weapon, and it didn't exist because it was actually just the Prisma version of generic.
It's
Two-handed
because
gun.
you kept referring it to that way, and when I asked you what gun it actually is, you said it's the Dex
The
Gigi.
Corian.
It's like
The Dex Giggity.
I knew someone would think of it that way. That was my biggest fear. But I preferred Kurai, not knowing that. That was also an option.
I mean, I saw that too, but it's hard enough to sort through your random naming of things without adding in the jokes when I'm trying to work out what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I had known you'd actually wanted to know what the weapon was. If no, we're just being fun with me, I would have tried to find it for you. Just pasted it. But anyhow,
You're fine.
I am going to have to figure these things out in Scar. So I can pick my social skill. That is the one thing I learned. Yeah.
My question is, you're trying to make a move. What do
Yes.
you want your move to do?
Well, initially, my mindset was like, okay, so Regis had to deal with this Jedi Padawan puppet, and it completely eviscerated poor Krill. And I needed to figure out a way to fight things like this, because standing in the shadows and shining my laser lights at them, and occasionally...
So what do you want the attack to do? Not the situation that inspired you to it. What do you want the attack to do?
I'm sorry, I ramble like an old person, because there's a story to why I do the things that I do. But
Well, yeah, but
long
the
story short,
problem is that you're telling this long story and never actually saying why or what you want to do.
I think I did at least once, one of the times that I've told this long story. But yes, long story short, Kurai, I want to disable opponents from being able to chop up my allies with swords. So looking into the options, I saw a couple of options that can do that. One of them was literally called disable. So there's these various debuffs that can do these sorts of things. And I thought of creating two sets of moves, one called offensive countermeasures and one set called defensive countermeasures. And my plan is I was going to have two stealthy moves that I could stay somewhere hidden and apply them to the offensive countermeasures to debuff my enemies and the defensive countermeasures to buff my allies. That way I could provide more combat assistance in the fight.
So effectively you want a taser and a stim gun.
Except for it's probably going to be AoE. And yeah, effectively. And originally, the headcanon was that I was going to do what I did with the feats that I had picked up and basically make better versions of things like that, where, applying buffs. But there's a lot of different things and a lot of considerations. Like right now, we're fighting a lot of force sensitives, and Regis isn't particularly strong about force sensitives. So,
question. Sorry, just
yes.
a quick question. Is there any sort of thing like chemical or wave or something that can temporarily disorient force users?
Mechanically, I think that's called confusion. But as far as how to do it, I don't know if there's anything enforced in lore that I would have to actually know in order to make a move.
Fair enough.
There's also blindness and a few other things. But particularly mechanically, if I understand how Force users work, they use ethereal moves. So sealing those
They can
moves
use either physical or ethereal. They are not restricted to one or the other.
Ah, okay.
But that said, you have sealed, which will disable moves and magic, which is very good against force users. Alternatively, you have cramped, which disables weapons and might. Might is not in the system yet, but when it is, that'll be there for that.
So cramped would be a good one, but I think cramped only works at like tier 2, if I recall correctly. Let me look that back up.
What do you mean at tier 2?
Cramped tier 1 just gives +1 difficulty on weapons and magic abilities. Oh no, I guess it's intensity 3 that fully locks it out. It's just it gives increased difficulty on their abilities.
Yes. That do not underestimate the power of having to roll at increased difficulty.
That is fair, but we have seen the Patamon with the auto hit ability, so
That still applies to the power.
okay.
It applies to both power and accuracy. So even if they have bypass accuracy, they will still have to deal with the power having increased difficulty.
That is fair. So there's your taser. Cramped actually makes sense. You literally cause them to have their muscles cramp up. But maneuvers isn't so good. That's just maneuvers. So that's not really relevant.
What are you talking about
Confu-
maneuvers now?
Oh, distracted intensity 1 makes it so they're unable to use most maneuvers.
You realize
There's just-
that maneuvers are very useful, right?
Yes.
Brace makes you immune to critical hits and increases your integrity against attacks. Dodge makes you harder to hit. Movement, which is a maneuver. Strike makes it where when they use it against you, you're easier to hit.
Yeah, that's like the super hit stun ability, Strike. The problem with Strike is unless you spec into it, it's melee range. Honestly, Strike is a good
Melee.
move, and I guess I could call it at point blank. But yes. Or at range 5. Orthical.
Really
Never
thick
heard that term
jungle.
before. Anyhow,
A mountain with no head.
so confusion gives you a
And
50%
endless
chance
sand
that
from
they
the
won't
beach
be
to the
able
shoes
to.
You only wore once.
Oh no, it's only their second standard action.
Oh, it's happened again. Visit Pebbly Island. Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
Oh no, it full on diffuses them, so that's kind of cool. One of your standard actions per turn can only be used on cleanse, and for the second standard action, the afflicted must roll a 1d10 on the appropriate table, depending on the intensity to determine what the action is. So you hit them with confusion, and you have a 50% chance that they aren't going to be able to attack. That's really good.
The expedition team have finally returned. Better late than
And it
never.
kind of fits with like the stealth and poison stuff. So to make a status effect better, you want to use guaranteed condition. Because if you're just doing status, you want to use that.
Good
Unless you're
night,
gonna do-
Reb. Sleep well, Foxy.
Good night. Woof. Okay.
Announcement. Workshop project complete.
So this one's on conditions, this one's on stat changes. I need to go back to move creation, move traits. So a debuff still has to roll accuracy unless you do bypass accuracy. No, that's not.
If the only thing you have on it is debuff, then you do not need to roll accuracy. But you do need to roll application.
Yeah. And I noticed there's two types of application. There's the percentile chance that the move will work at all. And then after you succeed in that percentile chance or bypass that with guaranteed.
They are not
status.
both application.
Okay, yeah. Then you get to the actual thing that's called application.
So the percentile is the chance to activate. And then application comes after for actually applying it to them.
Mm-hmm. And so if I were to make a move that was specifically for buffs or debuffs, I would want to have effectively guaranteed chance for condition. That way I'm not wasting my turn. And then I would want the actual debuff. And if I want multiple debuffs, they all need the guaranteed chance for condition.
As if by magic. Explain that one.
But is there a way to make... Oh yeah, increase save SR. There it is. Increases... No, that's not the application. That's the save. Let me scroll down to that part. So, why was it that when I would use a gun with a DOT effect, I didn't have to worry about application? Is that something specific to weapons?
No, that's... Damage over time is just a different version of power.
Okay.
It is still a condition, but it is separate from the rest of them.
Okay.
It is also incredibly easy to get rid of.
That's good to know. I've been lucky enemies haven't bothered to cleanse my debuff.
Well, is it a debuff or is it a dot?
It's both, but...
It is a dot, it is not a debuff. We don't really necessarily use the term debuff in the system. It is a condition.
Yeah, a condition.
Right, okay.
Which means that it procs my ability that lets me attack enemies that have a condition on them, a negative condition. I get plus to accuracy, which I think is called cheat shot. Cheap shot. If they have a negative condition or stat change, I can hit them with extra effect, effectively. So I want enemies debuffed, and up until now, the only way I've been able to do that is with my limited ammo, because I have a single shot slug thrower with very annoying to use ammo. I end up using like three actions overall just to apply it. Well, 2, but still. Gotta fire it, I gotta reload it, and if I want to make sure it hits, I had to aim before, so... Okay.
Yeah, we've got a ability... Well, not really similar, but... Yeah. So, Lackey, because you are new here, we are actually developing our own tabletop RPG system called Scar. It's actually available for free for open playtest.
It is really cool.
We've got a whole bunch of tabletop games. Actually, before I was doing this tonight, we were doing one of them where the entire group is kobolds. For better or worse.
Always better. I left my Pokeball.
Where?
And then you had a bird, too.
Tabletop RPG? You know, along the lines of D&D. No, they did not hit a bird. They got hit by a bird. With medical supplies.
Announcement. An animal has been born in the museum. Isn't that cute?
And a word per minute ratio that rivals the guy who talks on the radio. I can't think of the name, just slipped past my mind.
Jakovich?
Yeah. It was short, but it was really fast. It was like the terms and conditions being read to you for a medicine on TV.
Please welcome.
And yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm playing this character tomorrow. His name's Regis, and I'm trying to make abilities for him so that he can help out in this really big fight that we might get into.
Yeah, we're talking about Scar right now. We've been developing it for the last 3 years now. It's been coming along very well. And that link right there in the chat, Scar-SRD, is a link to the document. Tomorrow, we should be having 2 campaigns.
Yeah, you should check them out if you like tabletops.
So tomorrow we've got a Star Wars campaign as well as a Pokemon campaign that will be going.
Yeah, we'd love to have you stop by. I'm in the Star Wars one, but the Pokemon one is also really cool. Tired of being a cat.
Oh, I was going to switch over to Furvis. My character.
Oh, you're going to show off. Yeah. Very cool doggo. Oh, well, if you don't like playing them, but you like watching them, like I said, you should stop on by. There's also these cool things called stream loots packs, where people in chat can actually influence how things happen in the game a little bit. There's a lot of opportunity to mess with the players a little bit, which is fun.
Announcement. There's no one in the camera room. This is your chance.
Yeah, you can come watch them. We've got 7 different campaigns on the channel at this point. Obviously not all at the same time. There's a few that are every other week, but yeah, there's a lot to enjoy.
Yeah. And I know the feeling about the dice. Sometimes you have an idea of how a character should go, and then you get dice rolls that make your character seem completely different. Well, that's not a curse, unless you're a GM. In which case, that's a real horrible curse.
We have actually done a total of 26 campaigns, I believe it was. I can double check. I'm actually
feel
celebrating my 10-year anniversary on Tuesday for the channel. Okay, we've had 25 long-term campaigns. And then we've had like 12 campaigns that did not last very long and stuff like that. There's a lot here.
Yeah, more than I could
What
watch in
would you
one
say
sitting,
if
that's
I
for
told
sure.
you there was a new species on Earth,
But it's good stuff.
possibly of
A lot of
alien
just
origin?
fun
Well,
improv
that's
and
what
enjoying
Professor
ourselves.
Carly Cauliflower Jones is claiming. While out for a country...
And Zim here is actually quite good with voices. Yep, every one of his characters is distinct and unique, and it's very cool.
on a beast that was slightly smaller than a horse and covered in strange brown and white markings, wearing a metallic
Regis has still got to
device
work on
around
that,
its neck
but it kind of makes sense,
that
Regis,
emitted some
because
kind
Regis
of
is,
sonic
well,
pulse as it swung back
well,
and forth.
consistency is not the one thing that he's
Whatever
good at.
next? The creature produced a deep, resonant mooing sound. Its face resembled a gormless dog.
Fergus, on the other hand, is very good at giving people jump
The
scares.
mind boggles.
Just a smidge.
The museum just spawned
And causing lots of local swelling.
just like all of you.
Yes, the giant doggo can teleport, and they're 9 feet tall.
Yes.
And that's standing on all fours.
And doesn't wear pants.
Well, when they're standing on all fours, this is just giant wolf. Have you not seen Sif from, like, Dark Souls? Doggo has sword. Doggo no has pants. But then, yes, recently they learned how to not be just doggo. So, yes, we had the
From here.
you need to get a tailor talk with poor Lothwolf.
Lothwolf.
Ah, yes, we found out the translation, the pronunciation of that not too long ago, and I've been saying it wrong too much. That's gonna take a while to unlearn.
I understand. But get good. Also pat pat.
Gives the puppy pat pats and face smushes.
Medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
But yes, I need to figure out how to make good conditions that aren't.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time. Attention guests. The museum just spawned new life. It's an animal
Ooh.
just like all of you.
That's cool. I can use stealthy to make a move apply without someone actually know who did it. That means I could technically use stealthy moves in disguise if I'm in a group. Very cool. I'm just reading through the Scar manual here.
Pet pet Theora. Are you a good boy?
Attention, a new fish has appeared, as if by magic. Explain that one.
I think I caught Kuru with splash damage on that.
I was reading a manual and then just, yeah. Like I said, jump scare wolf, everyone.
Although I think that was the kind of good scared for Garu.
So much to do in so little time. Anyways, gotta
So
focus
much
on.
juice about to see, so what's wrong with taking it back street? You'll never
The
know
pikes.
if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on, go play.
Oh, we did get
Sorry.
paid.
I didn't get to that line yet.
I know. I was just imagining, you gave me nightmares of the pike encounter where we had very precious cargo and we were driving through the back streets. It was a time.
That glitters is gold.
Might mess with the reverse boost stuff. I mean, first you gotta use your boost dice.
Reverse boost?
It's a new mechanic we added.
Assistant to restock gift shop.
More mechanics I don't know about. I'll have to do more research. Kuru is always out of date. But I'll figure it out. Part of the fun.
I mean, I do post patch notes.
Yes, you do. Honestly, I played SS13. I'm kind of used to these things. You got to keep on top of it, but SS13 I used to play daily.
I told you, Zim. It means he likes your game.
I think Zim already knows that I like the game.
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Yes, I have, in fact. It's SS13, but with ship
Oh!
mechanics and physics.
Hello. All-Star Museum. Have you misplaced you marbles, loosened your screws, and grasped the altogether improper end of the proverbial stick? Exhibit should be locked away, not set loose. This is all entirely backwards. Tarquin Foxbridge, Department of Culture. Alright, gotta be a cutscene most likely.
The last time the county was this abuzz about wildlife, we heard Ricky Hawthorne chronicle the story of an expert at the Grockle Bay Zoo who fell into the gibbon enclosure and the county's hearts. They're still in there, of course. The zoo, as well as our hearts. Let's go. This one has underwhelmed. But in a bid to prove it's not how you start, but how you finish, here's another exciting and educational fact.
Oh no.
Did you know that so far this year, 2 Point County
When
has
will the
saved
curator classes
gigawatts
end?
of power through renewable energy
Don't
sources?
want to get them all to
Bravo, that's very
10
that's-
stars.
Wait, it also says here that the county
I'm fairly certain
lost the
5
equivalent
is
of
the highest.
1.8 gigawatts of energy.
No,
Someone left
I'm
the
currently a
window open for the whole
curator.
of February.
I'm working on curator class
If
12
anyone
right
needed
now.
that the fight against energy waste.
Oh.
And
fair.
the-
I was meaning like...
And the max star level for a museum is actually currently for me 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's based on your curator class. Anyways, far-flung dreams. I may have mentioned it once or twice, but it's always been a dream of mine to see a painted panda. They're said to live in the deepest reaches of far-flung jungle, in a spot called Bumbling Bush. The route has been practically impossible with the Isles in a sorry state, but with its recent resurgence, who knows? Finding a single painted panda is the first step in supporting this rarest, most adorable of creatures. Oh, I'm sure you would, Aura.
That name just reminds me of the other Asher.
That's all for today. Join me next time for another episode.
Ah, so increasing the save DC actually does make the condition. Increase save DC. Increases the success rating for resisting or cleansing a condition by 1 per purchase. So you want to have a really high save.
Go ahead and keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, you want to have a really high save DC, Kurai, because save DCs basically are the armor of conditions. So in order to actually hit someone with a condition, once you've actually activated the effect, you need to bypass their ability to resist the condition. Ironically, there's also conditional damages that you can do. So
Right. Fair enough.
So you want to have that, but then like if I wanted to do like an aggressive DOT condition, there are some interesting ones that actually do they do condition DOTs, but they're a little different than just they're called
Did my
persist.
headset die, or
No.
did you just trail off?
I was switching tabs. I was trying to read what I was writing, talking about.
And sorry on my end there was
Digging deeper.
taking care of something real fast.
When departing the museum.
No worries.
Don't expect the same
Yeah.
treatment.
So you can apply different conditions, like anxiety, which affected emotional stability is shaking. They struggle to apply conditions on others and causes damage each turn. So you can
afflicted. Already have it.
Yeah, you can literally give people anxiety to death. Which is, I don't know, that's kind of entertaining, but that's more.
All I can say to that notion is mood.
Do I do that to you, Kuro?
That is a actual thing. Just saying.
I was just imagining, like, the closest example of this I would imagine is like DC Comics Batman and you're the villains, and you know Batman is coming for you. That's how I'd imagine that would work.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to
But
work.
I don't know if I should apply a persistent condition like that instead of just the
The
poison.
expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
Because blight is integrity medicine. Afflicted suffers more damage than other persistent conditions each turn.
Announcement. The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
No, I shouldn't apply that. The one that I'd want to do something different than blight, because blight would be through my gun, effectively. I'm gonna have to read so much. I gotta find out how much that. But like these conditions, how do they work? Let's see. All persistent conditions come with a damage over time effect, not to be confused with the DOT condition, which is based on the amount of social skills. Okay, which is based on the amount of dots in the social skill that was used to apply the condition. This DOT effect can not be cleansed like the DOT condition itself, and is only removed when all persistent conditions are. The damage over time starts at difficulty 8, regardless of the source's type.
Well, this is problematic. I don't have any means of getting rid of those MIAs. Not right now. Budge.
Can you put them in a little boxed room so no
Nope.
one has to look at them? Oh, okay.
I don't know why I would. I don't want any of my staff to get killed.
Well, no. Nobody wants their staff to be killed.
Don't say it, Kuroi. Don't say it, Kuroi. Don't say it, Kuroi.
I'll say, what do you want to say? Nothing. Pat Kuroi. I won't say it either. Because I was thinking...
Oceanic perch, also known as the rosefish. This brightly colored little fish has sharp, thorny fins.
Please welcome our newest exhibit.
Or wants me to call it afflicted? Huh.
Stop popping up with these notifications! I'm trying to do things.
You know the feeling.
I stopped doing this.
Okay.
I think I did. Yes, I did. Get back down there.
So Frostbite's actually really good with dealing with when dealing with anything in the Star Wars world, because most stuff's etherical.
Ethereal.
Ethereal.
You're confusing ethereal and mythical.
What he's mistaking. Just wanted to stop. Yeah, they are slowing down the rate I can TF people at. Also, you
What?
guys should TF
No.
me.
Slowing down the rate of what you can TF people. This is a horrible thing. We need to fix this. Well, I didn't even know you were TFing people. Suddenly my attention is pulled away.
Gary is now interested in the 2 Points franchise.
What? There's TF in my two points? Now you've got my attention. Is this just giving them dinosaur costumes or something, or? Right? You know about this game.
Where I have played into it, there is TF, but it is clown and vampire TF. But I'm sure that there is stuff added into the zooseums that I don't know about.
I will have to Google this later. I have a job to do. I will never get this done. Okay, let's see here.
Unlock a new expedition location. Should we try something different?
So lightsabers are ethereal, as far as I'm aware.
Throws Gary a treat. And gives head pets. Good boy.
Ruff.
Attention guests. The museum just spawned new life. It's an animal just like all of you. Announcement. A fish has been born at the museum. They're from here.
Well, time to go clean out the fish tanks again. I have run out of stockpile to feed my guests.
Fetch the crowbar.
Oh, shit. So the rest of these just gonna be put in the pot. I guess I shouldn't call it a pot, considering they are sushi, which means that they are raw. But, you know. And I can't do hermit turtles, so you just get sold. I don't really need money at this point, though.
Academics, appraisal, investigation, science.
You know, that does surprise me in Dave the Diver. That you can make turtle sushi and shark sushi, but you can't make dolphin or whale sushi. I mean, I'm glad because the dolphins and whales are very cute and friendly, but still.
Okay. Well, if I'm going to be doing debuffs, I should probably get my skills up for one of them, either my presence or my deception. Honestly?
I mean, you are a shapeshifter. I feel like
Yeah.
having deception would be very beneficial to you because then, like, it would be very easy to have, like, maybe Fervus sneakily teleport you behind enemy lines, and then you just transform into one of them, blend into them, and then surprise attack.
That's more etiquette, and if I'm trying to not be seen, it's subterfuge. So, like, etiquette, I only have
Well,
one Pippin.
no, not trying to be not seen. Deceive them into thinking that you're one of them.
That's
That
that's
is
etiquette
deception,
a lot.
not
Okay.
etiquette.
Why would, if you've got, I was going to say, if you've got a stat called deception, why would deceiving people fall under etiquette and not deception?
Because stormtroopers are sticklers for protocol, and they have these weird patterns, and if you don't follow the patterns, that's when you have to rely on deception. But if you have good etiquette, you can slip by without needing the deception. But that's only when you're dealing with particularly stormtroopers, because they act more like, regimented military.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe we made it so this system is a little too open-ended. Because technically he can argue whatever he wants, but also... No.
When I interrogated the stormtrooper, I got etiquette points, so... But yeah.
What a great place to work.
Then I was thinking I needed etiquette.
But an interrogation is different from a deception.
I interrogated him so I could replace him, but yeah. You're right about the deception stuff, though.
The expedition team are back.
Deception works when you have fast, you have to react quickly, not planned. Like, Fervus teleporting me in behind stuff.
Please welcome.
Wait, what?
Well, Kuroi mentioned that Fervus teleporting me into behind enemy lines in a disguise and then having me to just fend for myself is probably deception. This is a terrible idea, but,
Well, I mean, you get to the back lines of their squad, and then when they're busy fighting your teammates, you line up a shot and start shooting everyone with cramp, and then they all go down. But fair enough.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't shoot everyone. That's the whole point. I would put something down that would affect the, like, comm scramble them or something fun.
I mean, the exact thing you do is kind of irrelevant. My point is you're in the perfect place for a sneak surprise attack when their attention is diverted.
Yes, but the key point is, Kuroi, all my moves have stealthy, which means they don't even know they're getting hit by me.
Incorrect. They do know that they're getting hit. It's just more difficult for them to figure out who it came from.
Yes, exactly. They don't know they're being hit by me. They know they're getting hit. They know their comms aren't working. They know there's a jammer, but they don't know why. That sort of thing. Because with my squishy HP rating, not letting them get to hitting me is that's my armor. Avoiding getting hit in the first place is my armor. It's like the program play, the
This is PoE all over again. You've like just completely forgot about your defensive stats, and you're like, I can kill things, but I die in a hit, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Well, technically, evasion is like a skill, but I have a lot in. But yeah, you're right. I only have 1 point in body.
Body is not your only... All of your stats are influence.
Healthy mind or healthy body, healthy soul, healthy mind, I think.
Anyways, aardvark. These woody woodland creatures neck nectar and slurp up sap with their signature sylvan snout. Explorers long mistook them for flora. That was incredibly difficult to say.
Should have had me say it. Oh wow.
Absolutely
That is a
fucking
cool
not.
form. That is a really cool form. I don't think I've seen the feral dragon like that. Look at the cool feral dragon.
I am currently not at my computer. I will
Oh,
look when I
okay.
get back, but it's
No worries.
possible I've already seen it if it's the one that's since been turned into.
Yeah, it is. I've just seen the anthro one. I didn't see the feral one. It's got a big tail. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. And
You're not going to catch me, Aura. At least not like that, anyways.
Why am I suddenly feeling the urge to lower the lights and put on some Barry White?
Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more. Announcement. Our collection of botany exhibits is being inspected. Announcement. After some delays, the expedition team...
Are you having fun?
it's a group effort. Like, everyone is throwing Pokeballs at you. Aw. And then we find out that the Pokeballs only work on the TF Talkies that have Pokemon traits.
I mean, they're not the kind exactly the balls I want thrown in my face, but they're good enough.
Oh, that worked. Apparently, if you throw enough Pokeballs, there's another effect that says try another Pokeball.
Oh no, Sim's trapped in a Pokeball and can't talk.
There
Someone
is
push the button.
another effect. But I break free eventually.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member.
They talk, the Pokeball probably just shakes back and forth. That is a cool secret TF, technically.
Expedition team.
All I can think of is,
Not
okay,
even
so new
secret.
Pokemon.
Everybody knows about it.
Thorough investigation. They may be some
It's been there for months.
So,
Go ahead.
new Pokemon headcanon. When the Pokemon are struggling in their balls, they're just yelling expletives at the trainer.
thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit.
Yep, but you won't be able to understand them because they speak in Pokemon.
Also because they're speaking in wop wop, wop wop, wop wop.
Dubstep? So if you put in Pokemon in a Pokeball, you make dubstep. Okay.
Okay, Garrett. Garrett, what would you consider the onomatopoeia for the struggling sounds that a Pokeball makes?
Isn't it a series of beeps? Last time I've ever caught a Pokemon was on the Game Boy.
It's a wop wop, wop wop, wop wop.
Attention, a new fish has appeared, as if by magic. Explain that one.
Another nice doggo. Zim's got a lot of nice doggos. This one is of the floppy-eared variant.
This is Nim.
Pristine exhibits will receive the same treatment as everyone else. There's no escaping the crate.
Pokeballs should work on this one.
That's the King of Conquerors, isn't it?
No,
that's
you're thinking
Nevis.
Nevis.
And I said it right, and I knew it. Yay! And he's got that spear that looks like the one from Dr. Stone.
I don't know what
Is-
that is, but no.
You're right, it isn't, but yeah. Long story short, there was a character in Dr. Stone who got a spear and they electroplated it with something to make it look like it was covered in gold so that they would feel very happy.
Oh, Kinro and Ginro spears. He electroplates it in silver so that they can use it as a detector for sulfide gas.
And then the other one got his that was golden, I recall, because he was getting jealous. But I think they used like some other element that wasn't gold because gold's expensive.
Well, you don't have to pay anything in the world of Dr. Stone because society has collapsed it.
Gold is rare. Expensive is rare.
Actually, I don't imagine gold would be that rare in that situation.
Just look at those HD paws. Just don't turn around, Kura.
Attention.
Eh.
A new fish has appeared, as if by magic. Explain that one.
Unfortunately, though, this is where we've gotta end it. I appreciate
Cool.
y'all for coming by and hanging out with me today. That was 2 Point Museum. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, tipping to the channel directly, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
So long.
Have a good night, everyone.